Control or no control? I want to share with you a quick distinction that I've created. It's how people approach problems that they have no control over versus how people approach problems that they do have control over. First, when people are dealing with problems and things that they have no control over, they're either approaching it from a survival mindset, a stability mindset, a success mindset, or a significant mindset. In survival, we can't actually see the real problem. We can't even notice it. We actually have blind spots to our reality. When a problem occurs, we get pissed off by the things we have no control over. Most of the time, we use our emotions of anger to either get even or get back at the person or the situation. When you ask a person in survival how you feel about your current problem or your current circumstances, you can clearly feel there's resentment, something boiling inside. Now, at the stability level, when we're inside a problem or an issue that we have no control over, what we notice is our person reacting. They still get angry, and they still get upset, and they still suffer. But what I've noticed is that they're more likely to act like a 3-year-old who's throwing a tantrum. The tantrum actually releases the energy and takes the edge off the problem, and it releases some form of emotion, which makes the reaction to others less extreme. When we're in a success place, what we do is we develop what I like to call is our adapting skills. Usually sometimes they become compromising. We can compromise our values just to keep the peace. We'll say yes when we really mean no. Adapting is a strategy that is something to try to save time. So we just get through the problem. It helps you recover faster and reduce the chances that you're going to overreact. Adapting is certainly much better than reacting. Reacting is certainly much better than denying. Yet, at the significance level, what we do is we have a problem with a person or we have a problem with a situation that we have no control over. The highest level is acceptance. We accept what is. We spend little or no energy wrestling with the reality. When we fully accept what we cannot change, usually it's easier for us to make the change. But to resist it, to be resentful, to react, or even to adapt really limits our ability to create a life that is effortless, a life that is truly fulfilling. My insight is that when you're in the midst of a problem or a situation that you have no control over, seek acceptance before you try to adapt, react, or deny. Then, when you're in a situation where you have no control over it, you can create a life, you can create a business that you actually have control over. Let's work it out. Write 25 to 30 words to this direction question. What problem are you dealing with that you have no control over? And what problem are you dealing with that you do have control over? Now listen carefully. Right now in your business or your life, what problem are you dealing with that you have no control over? And what problem in your business or your life do you have control over? 25 to 30 words. Begin. good work. I love the thought that adapting is better than reacting and reacting is better than denying, but the best that we can do is accept. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm Joe Stump, your guide by your side, and this is a 1-minute private workout. Have an amazing and fascinating day, accepting what you have no control over.